I want to quickly talk to you about Shopify Payments, and this is actually an in-depth guide into the payment, into this payment process. And the big question is, should you actually sign up for Shopify Payments this year? So here are the generalities I want you to pay attention to. When you think about Shopify Payments, I want you to think about a payment process that seamlessly integrates with Shopify, simplifying financial transactions and improving the customer checkout experience. So if you have a Shopify store, you definitely want to really look at Shopify Payments. At least give it a try. You don't have to sign up for it, but at least you can see if it really fits well into your operational processes. But overall, based on our investigations, Shopify Payments is actually ideal for international businesses because it really supports multiple currencies. It facilitates transactions in global markets. But that doesn't mean that if you have your audience primarily in the states, you do not want to you do not want to sign up for Shopify Payments. Okay, the platform actually is user friendly with a straightforward setup process and eligibility requirements that are very easy to meet for most businesses. Whether you have a startup or an established business, chances are you will qualify for Shopify Payments. Okay, so when you think about Shopify Payments, think about the integrated payment solution that's actually offered by Shopify. Okay, Shopify, of course, the renowned e-commerce platform. And the cool thing is that you are able to get things done real fast. This is a payment gateway to receive and process online payments on Shopify stores, so that you can really get paid faster. Now, the payment gateway was launched in 2013 in partnership with Stripe, and the cool thing is that it really enables you as a merchant to process payments online without needing any third-party providers. Okay, it's actually fully integrated within Shopify's ecosystem. I'll speak about pricing later on, but it will cost you about 2.4 to 2.9% plus 30 cents for every transaction. After every transaction you have through the payment gateway. So that's really good to really think about it that way. So let me talk to you about the process here. How do you set up Shopify Payments this year? Let me talk to you about activation and requirements. So first of all, how do you activate Shopify Payments? Okay. Now, setting up Shopify Payments is really a simple process. The thing is that they have actually done it in such a way that you don't have to have any coding knowledge or programming knowledge to actually set up Shopify Payments. You can do it yourself. It's pretty straightforward. Once you make the decision to set up Shopify Payments, the process from there is pretty straightforward. You have a very simple setup. Okay, so basically, the payment gateway is designed to integrate seamlessly with your Shopify store. So first thing first, you want to log into your Shopify accounts. So access your Shopify admin dashboard. You want to navigate to payment providers. Again, pretty straightforward. Go to settings and then select payments. You got to select payments, otherwise it wouldn't set up. And you need to activate Shopify Payments. So in the Shopify Payments section, click Activate Shopify Payments. Without this activation, it will not really work. So if you are switching from another provider, you might need to click Change Provider first, okay, before you actually switch, before you actually activate, rather. And you want to complete the account setup. So here you want to fill in the required details, including your business information, banking details, and personal information. That's how you can get paid, right? I mean, if you have Shopify Payments, you want to be paid, so you got to really have that. And you want to set your store currency. So choose the currency in which you want to conduct transactions, and this is crucial for international sales. By default, you'll have the US dollar actually set up, but if you want to have, let's say, the euro or the British pound or the like the peso, whatever, you have to really specify that. And you want to double check all the information for accuracy and submit your application. So what are the so this is the process, okay? How do you activate Shopify Payments? Pretty straightforward. What are the eligibility requirements for Shopify Payments? The location, your business must be based in one of the countries where Shopify Payments is available. This includes the US, Canada, UK, Australia, and several European countries, as well as Asia. You also got to think about prohibited businesses. Certain types of businesses are not eligible for Shopify payments, such as those selling regulated or illegal products, certain financial services, and multi level marketing schemes. So check Shopify's terms of service for a complete list. Also, think about compliance. So ensure your business complies with the terms of service of both Shopify and Shopify Payments, including PCI compliance for the secure handling of credit card information. And finally, bank account requirements. So you must have a valid bank account in the country where your business is located. So the account should actually be able to receive electronic money transfer. So that's really important. Also, you got to think about the price here. So let me talk to you here about the Shopify pricing and plans. Now, Shopify Payments offers various pricing plans and associated fees tailored to actually fit different business needs. It depends on what kind of what kind of pricing tier you want to go for. Okay, but you want to really understand this fees so you can choose the most cost-effective option for your store this year, especially if you are trying to get things done a lot faster. So basically, I'm showing you on the screen here. Here is a pricing for Shopify payments. I mean, Shopify in general. Shopify in general, as of the date of this show. So you have the basic Shopify plan, the Shopify plan, the advanced plan, and the plus plan. Okay. So basic plan $29 per month. Shopify plan $79 per month. The advanced plan $299, and the plus plan actually $2,300. Now the plus plan is available on a 1 year or 3 year term. So this is something to think about. But so this is it's actually will cost you $2,300 per user. I mean per month if you are on a 3 year term. If you want to go for a 1 year term, you might be paying a little more. So when it comes to the basic Shopify plan, the online credit card transaction rates 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. This is ideal for starters looking for essential features without breaking the bank. Okay. The standard Shopify plan, the online credit card transaction rates 2.6% plus 30 cents per transaction. This is perfect for you if you have a growing business seeking additional features and flexibility. You have the advanced plan. This will set you back $299, and the online credit card transaction rates 2.4% plus 30 cents per transaction. This is actually tailored for established businesses if you require, for instance, advanced tools and lower transaction costs. And finally, you have the Shopify Plus plan. This will set you back $2,300, and the online and credit card rates 2.15% per transaction. So something to really think about. So let me talk to you about the evaluation here. When you think about Shopify payments, what are the pros and cons here? Let's quickly have a conversation about that. So the pros first. I'm going to start with the pluses, and then I'll really talk about the minuses. So the pluses, you have seamless integration, you have simplified management, you have no additional transaction fee, you have a multi-currency support, and you have PCI compliance. Let me break it down for you. And you also have, by the way, you also have detailed reporting. So when I speak about seamless integration, basically you have smooth checkout experience for your clients. That's what you want. When you have a Shopify store, you want the checkout experience to be really smooth. Okay. And you also have a seamless integration in terms of having a smooth checkout experience. If you are trying to get things done a lot, like if you want people to really buy from your store real fast. You also have simplified management in the sense that we have a streamlined administration and financial tracking process. There are no additional transaction fees, so cost savings actually compared to third-party gateways such as a HealthSim or a Clover, for instance. Okay, you have multi-currency supports, like you have enhanced international customer experience. You have PCI compliance, like basically with Shopify payments, you can expect to have high security standards and detailed reporting in the sense that within Shopify Payments, you have a comprehensive set of tools for financial metrics. What are the cons here when you think about Shopify Payments? You have limited availability. So Shopify Payments is not available in all countries. I think I said this to you a little earlier that if you are in a certain geography, you might not really like Shopify Payments. You have restricted business types, so they do prohibit certain businesses. You do have also a chargeback fees, so there are additional costs in case of disputes, and so currency conversion fees apply to international transactions, and those fees can really add up big time. And you also have the risk of account holds or freezing. So, and this could be actually lead to a potential disruption if you have, for instance, suspicious activities actually flagging your account. So when you think about Shopify payments, how does the whole payment gateway work? The first thing you want to do here is you want to ensure that your bank meets Shopify's requirements, because not all banks actually meets the requirements. I mean, the cool thing is if you are in the state, chances are any traditional bank will meet Shopify's payment. Why is it important? Because there is an element of security here. Okay, Shopify Payments is certified at level 1 PCI DSS, which makes credit card transactions secure. So if you want to actually associate a bank to Shopify in that environment, the bank better be compliant with Shopify. You can also protect your store against fraudulent payments if you have the right bank, if you will. Okay, and so your bank account must use the same currency in your region and accept electronic payments. Remember that Shopify doesn't allow savings account like virtual accounts or money transferring services. So after confirming your bank account, you have to determine your store's currency. It's the currency in which your products prices are. Next, you want to activate Shopify Payments. I already explained to you how that goes, okay? Activate that. And if you are setting up a payment provider for the first time, you can actually complete the account setup. And you want to enter business details. So here, I'm speaking about things like everything that relates to your business information. So this actually includes your business type, the business number, the business address, and also the employee identification number, so the EIN. So you have a better idea of what really happens. Now, Shopify requires you to enter your personal information also. And this regulatory process allows all kinds of companies, including yours, to fulfill their details to identify their sellers. And you also want to make a test, okay? You want to really test a transaction so that you can see how customers will process orders. So to do this, you want to go to Settings, Payments, Shopify Payments. I'm going to put this on the screen here. So Settings, Payments, Shopify Payments. Click Manage and go to the Test Mode section at the bottom and actually enable Test Mode. So that's really cool, especially if you are trying to get things done a lot faster. So actually, after testing, you want to turn off the test mode because your customers cannot pay with an actual credit card in the test mode. So you have to make sure that you get things back to normal. Otherwise, this will be a little problematic. Okay. And one thing for sure, you want to focus on your pricing because your pricing actually is going to be really important, especially when it comes to retaining clients. Okay. I mean, you have about 17 to 25% of shoppers abandon their cart during the checkout because the payment process was actually too complex. Okay, you do not want to have a very complex payment process. You want things to be easy. You want things to be very streamlined so that people can shop in and shop out. That's all. They do not want to really, like, your shoppers don't have time actually. So your checkout is crucially important to your customers, but also your pricing strategy plays a crucial role here. You must develop a well-designed pricing strategy for your online business that actually meets your customers' willingness to actually pay, okay? So The cool thing is that you can actually work with pricing tools on a Shopify app store, and they can help you track your competitors' prices, offer competitive pricing, and increase your profits over time. So when you think about the payment methods, the when you think about Shopify payments, I want to share with you what the best payment methods for Shopify stores. I've already said that the Shopify is in a partnership with Stripe to offer the Shopify payments gateway, but the payment methods you can use for your Shopify store actually include Shopify payments, also known as Shop Pay in some geographies. You also have PayPal. You have Stripe. So Stripe actually is offered independently of Shopify payments. You have a Square. You have a Klarna, and you have Amazon Pay. And so these are actually some of the best payment methods that work with Shopify. And each one has its own set of fees and features. And therefore, you want to research before deciding which one actually fits your business this year. So what's the bottom line here? When you think about Shopify payments, I want you to think about efficiency. I want you to think about affordability. And I want you to think about adaptability. I mean, payments, when you think about it, payments are one of the most critical aspects of your e-commerce business. I don't care if you have a Shopify store, a BigCommerce store, or a WooCommerce store, or even a Magento store, okay? Payments are going to be critical for you. And so it would really help to work with a payment processor that works best for your business and your online store also. And so you can work with Shop Pay or Shopify payments, okay? And it's very easy to use, secure, and streamlined. And you can actually follow the steps that I actually gave you a little earlier to activate Shop Pay, aka Shopify payments. You can also work with other payments gateways, but ensure that you do your research before deciding, okay? So long story short, with Shop Pay, you have stability, you have scalability. Most importantly, you have efficiency. I mean, Shopify Payments actually offers a simple and secure payment processing experience, especially if you are already a Shopify user. Why? Because it really excels in integration, handles multiple currencies, and ensures high security standards. Okay, just make sure that you are in an area, in a country, in a geography where Shopify Payments is actually applicable. Otherwise, you can't really use the service. Okay. And now Shopify Payments is not the same as PayPal. I mean, Shopify Payments is Shopify's integrated payment solution, providing a seamless experience for Shopify users. On the other hand, Shopify PayPal is a third-party payment service widely used across various platforms. So each has its features, and the choice may actually depend on your business needs and also preferences. It depends on what you want, okay? It's one of those things where you have to see the pros and cons. You have to see your own store's situation, and you have to see actually what makes sense for your Shopify users, what makes sense for your potential clients also. So here's a coda. Into this conversation, I just spoke to you about Shopify payments. I gave you the generalities, the process, the price, the evaluation, the method, and the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.